And we are back, La Fiesta TV. I don't think this man needs an introduction, but we're going to anyway. If you haven't seen his face, you'll hear his voice. On the radio, La Fiesta on Centreforce, Mr. Darrell Privett.
How are you guys? You all right?
Got to say it right.
You got to say it right.
I've had to say it right. We've been corrected. Mate, thank you for joining us.
No, pleasure. It's different. We're role reversed now.
Usually he's interviewing us.
So we've role reversed. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I like this.
I like it.
Let's go.
We might have to pop into the radio or something.
Don't spoil it. We are. Anyway, first question. How long have you been a resident of La Fiesta?
It's a really, really easy question for me to answer. I've mentioned this before, actually. So when La Fiesta was born, when it was thought of, the conception of La Fiesta, I was there. I used to have a nightclub a long time ago, and Josh and Freddie and that were there, and Josh came running down the stairs one day. He said, I've got this brilliant idea, what I want to do. It's called La Fiesta. And as everything with Josh, I'm just massively supportive of the guy because I think he's got a hell of a lot about him as a character, as a person, and as a very good friend of mine. So, yeah, I was there before La Fiesta was La Fiesta, when it was an idea, when it was a seed, before it was planted.
So when are we actually talking? 2017, 2018?
Yeah, dates-wise, man, I couldn't give you. I mean, this was probably a year before it started.
Right. Okay.
So there was a lot of planning. Before La Fiesta started, there was a whole lot of planning prior to it. There was a lot of talk, inevitably, as there is.
Always.
With these sort of things. But then, it kind of blossomed, and then we done the Magic Roundabout, I think it was called, in Old Street, which isn't there anymore. It's gone.
No.
That was our
just
start.
A roundabout now.
Yeah, it's just a roundabout. You just go round it.
It's a Texaco. It's a Texaco.
Yeah, you just go round it, the bat. That's
amazing.
It, yeah.
And here we are.
Can I just say, this is very good, all this. Look, the cue cards and everything.
We're branded, we're everything.
Yeah,
I love that.
We're making movements, apparently.
This is brilliant, yeah. I'm enjoying this. Right, come on, next question. Let's go. Come on.
Okay, so if you had to have any venue, main set, it can be closed now, it doesn't matter. It can be historical, it can be current.
Yeah.
Choose any venue in the world and a back-to-back with any artist, dead or alive.
Okay.
Go.
What can I be a bit controversial here? And can I have two? And I'll tell you the reason why.
You can.
One of them is a venue that I went to many, many years ago when I was a kid and I was raving, and I used to wear a grey suit. I remember this suit.
Grey suit?
A grey suit, Calvin Klein suit.
What,
it was.
Blimey.
From TK Maxx when that first came out.
How was the fit on that?
Well, I was powerful.
Was it bootleg?
It wasn't. It was bad. It wasn't like it is now. Anyway, I had a pair of Patrick Cox, grey, all matching.
You had to have Patrick Cox.
Patrick Cox?
Google it. You can Google it as well.
Google it.
Trust me, Google it.
And that were the days when I used to go raving. It was garage raving, and I used to go and sort of friends, long-term friends of mine now, PSG, Creed, and
legends of the garage game.
Matt Jam, Lamont, and PZ and whatnot, and it was a place called Camden Palace.
So I played there when it was Coco.
Right, there you go.
Yeah.
So exactly, there you go. But I went there at Camden Palace, a place called an event called Laws of the Underground that was there, and it was just an unbelievable venue for me. It was like this historic, beautiful venue that had sort of
so it's like a theatre, right?
Exactly. It was like a theatre, yeah.
If you had like a table or something like that, you could almost have.
You was in the stalls up the top.
Boxes.
Yeah. The stalls it's called. Yeah. It was
just
an unbelievable venue, and it was somewhere that has held. I've held quite close to my heart for a very long time. Obviously, then it changed, as you said, to Coco. I never went there as Coco, if I'm honest. I never went there. I never got to play there. It was a place that I've always wanted to play. But that's in the UK. If we're going to talk about anywhere in the world, it has to be space. It has to be space.
3 in 3.
You're gonna get that. Really.
3 in 3.
You're gonna get that. But yeah,
I think it says it all.
I
think it says it all about a venue.
Of course it does. Yeah, I think everyone's probably going to say the same thing.
It's an institution.
That if you've never played there, and even if you have played there, you'd probably want to play there again, right?
Yeah.
And I've been there multiple times, as you have, and you have as well, probably. And it's just somewhere that, as an artist, you want to play.
So you're playing space. Who are you in the DJ booth with?
Okay, so again, there's two. One is my main someone, and I've said this in an interview before, and I think it was another La Fiesta one that we done a long time ago. Is an artist for me who I would say looked up to, which is a strange thing for someone of my age, but I've looked up to him for a very long time. And
only 31,
yeah, plus VAT, but yeah, Grant Nelson.
The legend.
And I'll tell you why, just because the music that he's made and the way that I've followed him through his journey and what he's done from the garage through to house, he's just an artist that inspires me massively to play music, to DJ, to make music. So to play a back-to-back with him will be amazing. One of them, I've already had a back-to-back with this other guy that I'm going to talk about, and he's here today as well, is Billy Cox. And the reason I say that is because we just have this mad connection, me and Bill. And we played together at one of the La Fiestas last year, and that was the first time, the only time we've ever done that. And
Colesdale Farm?
It was at Colesdale.
Yeah. I remember.
That was an amazing set. We completely set the place on fire. And so, I mean, there will be the two. Grant Nelson, most definitely, but I'd love to do another back-to-back with Billy Cox as well.
I love that.
We might have to play in place, mightn't we?
Well, we might have to.
It's got to happen, innit? Who are the powers that be? Where are they?
Who knows?
Running around like endless chickens, I can imagine.
Do you want to do the next question?
Imagine.
Yes, sure. So I want to know, what is the funniest thing you've ever seen while you've been playing?
Oh, you know what? So you sent me this, right? And you said, look, I'm going to ask you this question. And this is the one that's really bugged me, because there's been some silly things that I've seen in the club. I've been DJing for many, many years. Before DJing, I said this on the cab on the way here as well. Mr. A will confirm this. I used to do a lot of PAs. I used to sing years ago as well.
You used to sing?
In like aquarium and stuff.
What?
And no.
Sorry, what?
Sorry, my phone's on. That's really bad. That's really sorry.
It's all right, we'll let you
I'll
off.
put that on silent. There you go.
Wait, hang on. I want to hear this singing voice.
No, you're not going to hear it. Not right now. I've had a couple of... It's beautiful, Cole. I tell you, I send you to sleep. Which probably isn't a good thing.
Actually, Jack sang for us earlier.
Oh, I don't want to hear that.
I wouldn't have called that singing.
So, surely.
No, so you see many things sort of on stage where you get, and it sounds very cliche, but you do get all the silly things and people throwing stuff and that. But in terms of funny, I don't know. I'm going to be honest here, and probably the funniest person is just Jace. Jace Paul, who we all know.
Jace.
Right? We all know Jace. He is probably one of the funniest guys. I walked in here today and I said, mate, I don't know. He's obviously part of La Fiesta and where it was going. And I said, mate, I don't know where I've got to go. I've got to get accredited. He went, probably not the best person to ask.
Yeah, I remember the...
So, mate, it's 3 o'clock.
I know.
Ironically, I saw him carrying an umbrella case earlier.
Did you? Oh, that's good. He done well, actually, earlier today.
What is that?
Did he? He done well with what? Putting a few bits out?
He's putting a few umbrellas out.
And then he got smashed.
He carried one thing.
Do you know what, though?
Where he was based.
Do you know what? Listen to this, yeah? Listen to this. The first La Fiesta I worked was Steelyard.
Yeah.
And I didn't know who...
Sorry, what an event that was, by the way.
Yeah.
Steelyard. I got some
Good.
great pictures of me and you. Great pictures of me and you.
That event, I didn't know Jason owned La Fiesta, and I was doing the social media that night and artist liaison, and I took a video of a guy in the crowd on his own with a packet of wine gums on his head, but just dancing.
Oh, you didn't get the cardboard box then?
But no, the cardboard box, dancing on his own. I didn't know it was anything to do with it. So I showed it to Freddie, and he was like, "No, that's Jace."
No, that's Jace.
Yeah.
See, Jace, that is Jace.
Get to know.
No. See,
yes.
Jace is a character. Jace is probably one of the funniest, most lovable characters that you will ever meet.
I think we might need to do an interview.
What, with Jace?
Not today.
Today. It's probably the wrong time now. I'll give it a little bit. I'll give it another day or so.
Maybe like a Monday morning.
Oh, I don't know.
No, wait. A Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Jace. We're digressing now. Go on.
Yeah. Okay, so hands
wait,
down.
what did you say was the funniest then? You didn't.
No, it just
give your answer.
No, essentially, one of the funniest things.
It's just Jace.
In terms of La Fiesta's lifespan, it's been a few years, right? In comparison to the amount of time that I've been DJing. I've been DJing since I was about 13 years of age. When I went to secondary school, me and a good friend of mine, Paul, just bought some Sandlab belt-driven decks and we started DJing. And in that whole space of time, there's all certain things that happen, but just Jace. It's just, when you look at it and the amount of time, that short space of time that we've had with Jace and being La Fiesta and everything else.
It's true.
It's just, he is, there's just a plethora of events that I could talk to you about that have just been based by Jace. He's just such a character and such a lovely guy as well.
He really is.
He really is,
He's got so much energy, hasn't he?
Okay, so a man of many genres, many sets. What's your biggest curveball you've ever thrown in the set? And it hasn't gone right, hasn't gone wrong. Well, you didn't think it was going to go right or wrong. But what did you think?
It went right. It didn't go right for someone who was on after me, which is Jack Cav. It was in
Lord.
It was he weren't happy. But it was in '93, and I.
You remember the year?
No,
not the year.
That's not the year.
1993.
Jack Cav
I thought you meant.
Jack Cab was one.
I thought you said
He
it was
was
in
one.
93.
No, the venue
For the
93.
viewers, that's 93 feet east.
Yeah, 93 feet
Brick
east.
Lane.
Yeah, not in
Yeah.
1993.
I was 5. Jack was
I wasn't even DJing
Paul,
in
I don't even
93.
born.
I was one.
You were one as well.
I wasn't DJing in 93.
Sorry.
I was enjoying music in 93. Anyway, sorry.
Anyway.
So in 93 feet east, which is in Brick Lane.
Yes, I know.
Yeah?
I know.
Okay. I know you've been there. I played, I ended the set with Gwen McRae, Keep the Fire Burning.
Oh, yes.
Joey Negro remix.
Keep the fire
No.
burning.
Original.
Original.
I played the
Oh,
original.
I like
Bit
that.
slower.
Bit slower, obviously pitched it up a little bit, but I played that and it worked. It
Do you know
worked
what? I like
really
that.
well.
I love that.
It worked so well, the crowd went mad.
But the
then Jack
smiles.
went mad and all. It's like, have you actually left me with this?
Oh,
Have you left me with this tune? I was
really?
like, Jack, it's a classic tune, mate. Enjoy it.
100%.
But yeah,
Ah,
that's probably the biggest curve.
I love that track. And your last question is
Which La Fiesta event are you most looking forward to this year? Because there's a few.
God, that's a really tough question. Really tough. And you've
Yeah.
done that on purpose. That's out of order.
you're going skiing, didn't you?
No, that's next
No,
year.
that's next
That's
year.
next year.
Next year.
I can't ski. Me, Larry, and Billy are going to have skiing lessons.
I'm watching you from the balcony.
Yeah, I might just sit with like
I'm not
a
skiing.
drink.
No.
skiing.
So, no, ski I'm looking forward to, but that's 2022. So this year, oh, there's so many. Colesdale I'm really looking forward to again because that last year was unbelievable. And if we are allowed to be,
Do you know what? For me, I was going to say Colesdale just because we have never experienced Colesdale in the way that we're gonna, right?
exactly that. So I was about to say,
Yeah, it's
if
always
we
been
are
restricted.
able to be, as what they say is, and we can go back to being
Yeah.
some form of normality where we can have everyone together and whatnot. Then Colesdale. But there's just so many. You know what it is, Ben? We've got Mexico that we're going to go and do this year. We've got
Arriba.
Amsterdam.
Arriba.
I'm going to roll my moustache.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to wear a
Starting
sombrero
I'm
and
very,
drink
very
loads
excited.
of tequila. I like tequila. Not a lot of people like tequila.
Yeah,
I
you're a
like
nightmare.
tequila.
I can have tequila with pineapple juice.
Who are you, Craig David?
Chase it. Saffron Stone taught me that.
Oh, one
No,
more
Craig
question.
Tequila
David
and
taught
then
everyone
pineapple.
that.
One more question because he's just reminded me.
Go on.
And then we're finishing.
Party trick.
Party
Oh,
trick.
yeah.
Oh,
Know it.
if you got a drink of
Yes.
any
I've
size,
got a cup of tea.
a cup of tea, anything of any size. See,
Cup of tea.
I've got a cone head.
Oh, no, not that one.
It's like a really weird shaped head.
Wait, don't spill the
So
tea though.
I can
What are you
balance
gonna
anything
do?
on my barnet, basically. Like it don't even take long. I can just leave it up there forever.
What? Oh,
No, it's fine. It won't go anywhere. I can do sit-ups,
This is
press-ups,
mad.
anything. Whatever. you
what?
Yeah.
That is unbelievable.
I once. So we're going back to
He's just chatting with it on his
going
head.
back to years ago when I had the club, right, years ago.
Ah.
So the first night
Used
that
to
we
serve people
opened.
drinks with that.
No, I did. I used to walk around and some drink. So the first night that we had the club that it first opened, we had a 6 litre. Hold up. We had a 6 litre bottle of vodka, and I balanced that on my head.
No,
That
you
is- That is the
didn't.
best I've ever
And if you
done.
drop that,
No
you're not working for a
way.
month.
If I dropped that, it was game over. It's costing me a
That
few
is
quid.
really impressive.
But yeah, that's
I love
it.
that.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
On that note, Darrell, it's been an absolute.
No,
Thank
thank you
you.
very much.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Loved it.
He will
Thank-
be continuing to wear this on his head. If you need a tea, he's your man. Mate, thank you
Thank you very
Cup of
much.
tea?
Thank you.
Cup of tea.
Thank you.
Absolute pleasure.
Tea.
Over and out. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.